Hello everyone, it's Dranina here and welcome back to Skyrim with me. I hope you guys enjoyed last two episodes as much as I did, so we're just going to continue our journey here. We're currently at Riverwood. It's, for those who are not so familiar with the map, it's, here, this is Riverwood, and we're probably on our way to Whiterun. But first we're going to talk to Elvor, and I think his wife is called Sigrid, and he is, if I'm not mistaken, the brother of the guy, Hedvar, who is saved in Helgen. So...
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Yeah, what can you tell me about Riverwood?
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
It actually sounds great. Before I'm going to continue, I'm sorry that I'm going to keep on changing the settings in game, but I just thought that it would be easier for you guys to actually read as the dialogues as well. So I'm just going to put on dialogue subtitles and general subtitles, so it's easier for you guys to read with me as well.
All right then.
We've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
And why doesn't it work? Could be working. Oh, wait.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' escort. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hedvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Of course. What do you need our help from? I mean, this isn't my... I mean, I would love this. This is nice. The rest I don't want from you.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Hedvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
Oh, it's actually the nephew of Helvor. Let's have a quick look at our inventory just because I picked up a ring. Let's equip this one. And I took some lockpicks, which will always come in handy because you run out of lockpicks more easily than you think you actually do. So they asked us to go to Whiterun, which I already expected us to be asked, which is this nice big city over here. Yeah, I don't think
what you need, my friend. Within reason, of course.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I wasn't going to take anything, to be honest. Oh, let's see. Are there any people over here? Oh, that's Trader. Trader could be nice.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Well, if you're not allowed to do thieving, theatrics, and adventures, then there is, I think, not a lot left besides...
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood trader is everything you need in a general store.
Oh, What had happened?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
After what were they?
An ornament. Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back.
Well, I think we're not going to
Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
actually going to
Yes.
give you that claw,
So now
because
you
I
don't
have
have
a
to
feeling
go,
we're
do
going
you?
to need that in the future.
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
No, really, stay here. I don't need a guide.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius.
Yeah, sure, I'll teach them that, but what do you have for
A
sale?
bit of this and a bit of that.
Oh, that's good to know that you've got a bit of this and a bit of that, to be honest. I actually want to sell you something, so... can have my foot wraps. Get my houseprint tunic. And can have my shield. I'm not going to use that anyway. Can have my pelts, which are worth a small amount. Not a lot, but a small amount. Oh, we earned a bit of gold. Oh, sorry.
Till next time.
Until next time. Yeah, so we've got the one quest over here. Let's visit some more houses.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Oh, there it is. Well, it's good to know. Thank you. You don't have to come with me. At all. I mean... I think I can find it. And it's stupid.
Nobody believes me, but I tell you, I saw a dragon.
I believe you. Well, if you saw a dragon, I saw one myself as well. There's nothing here. I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. Not anymore, luckily. Thank you. It's so beautiful.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Oh sure, we're going to see Hod at the mill then. I don't think you meant the sawmill, to be honest, but well... Let's keep going. What's across here? Oh, just another path. Oh, that's fine. Don't have to go there at the moment. Let's visit this house as well. Oh, we actually
Thieves must be mad hiding out there.
didn't visit I think Grandma? Let's call her Grandma.
By sure. What do you want?
I just want to talk with you, but if you have that attitude, oh, don't want to big. If you have that attitude, I don't want to talk with you. Don't worry, old lady. It's totally up to you whether you want to talk. Oh, there's actually an inn here. That's good to know. Oh, a nice inn as well. Who are you?
Orgnar.
Sven.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
You and Fada both like the same
Camilla
girl?
Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me.
Of
I've
course.
seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
He sounds persistent. Well, why not do something about it?
You'd be right. Camilla may see Faendal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal.
Well, to be honest, I
All right,
don't
then.
like you giving me a letter to...
Out of my way, stranger.
Oops, I'm sorry.
I don't owe you money, do I?
No, you don't. Well, what I was saying is that I don't like that Swank gives me a letter saying, like, you should give it to her, saying it's not from me, that's from the other guy. I don't think I'm going to do that.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Oh, hate any rumors lately.
Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War is only going to get worse now.
Yeah, that sometimes happen. People escape and people don't.
We got
get
rooms
cold.
and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Looking for work. Got anything?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Kill the bandit leader located Silent Moon's camp. Sure.
Looking to blow yourself up? I hear that's what magic does to you. There's a college in Winterhold that teaches magic, unless that blew up too. Be a lot safer just to have the Jarl's wizard teach you a thing or two.
And that's fine.
Until next time.
Until next time. Thank you for your information. Let's visit this girl that should give the letter to. Ooh, it's night. Night has fallen. That's fine. Quests. Where is she? So she should be just out here, or... Oh, I think we have to go in here. Oh, there she is. Well,
Mara
Camilla.
bless you for agreeing to help us.
So I'm about to trick you in believing this letter was from Faendal.
What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Faendal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Faendal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him.
That's fine.
Lucan and I will be waiting for you back in the shop.
I'll be back. I'm probably going to need some more supplies in the future as well. Where's Faendal? I think he's over here, is he? There are some houses here in the back as well. We go here. Oh, he's in this house. I think the door's here. The door's here indeed. Faendal's house. I hope you don't mind me barging into your home. But I don't know what time it is.
Greetings, Sister Elf. Good to see a familiar face so far from home.
I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time in Swen.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
I didn't necessarily want your gold, but...
Farewell.
Oh, I can ask you to help me out. I'll be fine. Just thanks anyway. There are some books here that I haven't read before. But I think I'm going to pass it on for another time. Yeah, I'm going to read them another time.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Divine smiles on you as well. What's our next quest going to be? We did this. Not going to do any of these at the moment. Let's go to Whiterun. It's unfortunately night, so... Well... On a bit of a tougher time to travel, but still, we'll be fine, I think. So we're leaving Riverwood behind for Whiterun. That's... I think already we see the house over there. Oh, that's the... Oh, I think that's a mod as well, to be honest. Iverstead? I don't know. Doesn't sound good, to be honest. Ooh, look at that moon. That's looking nice. There was a house up here. There is like a place up here and I don't know how to get there. What can we harvest? Let's harvest it. Oops. Let's just keep going. I don't think I've got a spell that's... No. I don't think so. Let's keep going, shall we? There are actually some lanterns along the way, which is really, really nice. So we can see actually where the road goes. Instead of having just to guess it. I think the road goes here. I think we're going the right way. Let me quickly check the map. Yes, we're going the right way. So this is Bleakfall Sparrow. Excuse me. But let's keep going. Which I mentioned how dark it was if it wasn't for these lanterns that were actually next to the road. I mean, I can find the road because I know where those lanterns are. Who are you?
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Okay, fine. Don't worry about it.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Oh, you say it actually a bit more nicely. Better than the other guy over there. What do we have here? It's like this honey something farm? Honningbrew meadery. Oh, good to know it's here. And this is then Whiterun. I am in the water, which isn't ideal. Let's do some cross country. A bit more north. I'll be fine. Got the stables of Whiterun over here. Which means that Whiterun's entrance wouldn't be far off. Ooh, this is glowing nicely. And I think we actually reached Whiterun. Don't we? Or actually we reached the stairs to Whiterun? I think that's the entrance. It's fine.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Grey Mane.
Well, tell me about it.
Need something? Unlike the rest of my family, I've got work to do.
Ooh, that's a burn for your family. I mean, you're implying that they aren't doing anything. Whiterun or still more steps to Whiterun? Ah, Eric's actually big gate.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I have to assure you, I'm actually on quite official business. Riverwood calls for the Charles 8.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
I think I'll be able to find that. No worries. So let's find the Jarl then. And convince him that we really need his help.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
You're gonna reach this up here, I think.
Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
No, I don't think he will be ready. I mean, Helgen seemed like a very pretty and sturdy city as well. But they went down pretty quickly, I've got to say. So, no, I don't think you can say sassy that you're ready for it. Well, in a matter of fact, you are not. I am stuck here. I can tell you, as a matter of fact, you are not ready for a dragon. Whiterun will be destroyed. Whiterun will be destroyed, and the dragon will sit upon Dragon's Reach. And that is mighty roar sound over the city. You're not going to be safe, believe me. I think it's very arrogant to think that you have the power to keep Whiterun safe. Well, I can tell you from personal experience, there were also many people in Helgen. And that didn't stop it either.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
That's not my problem. I've got news from Helgen about a dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Well, I hope so.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Almost definitely. I lay in a chopping block before when I saw the dragon. I'm fairly sure it was the last thing I saw if actually the axe went down. So yes, I had a great feel while they're trying to cut off my head.
You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen.
Well, they tried to cut off my head, but sure. The dragons destroyed Helgen and the last that I saw was heading this way. Not actually more about the execute Ulfric Stormcloak than the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
As a provocation, he'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Exactly.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Well, of course, then I shall go to your court wizard and pay him a visit, in hopes he can also teach me a bit more about magic. Hello, Farengar Secret Fire? I called Farengar Secret Fire. Well,
Come
nice
to
to meet
Dragon's
you.
Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
No, actually, the Jarl said you had a project you need help with.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so.
Well, don't underestimate me. I don't think he's a chakram, to be honest.
What? I never even cast it. Ah, I see. You have some knowledge of the higher art.
Ah, we're
Please
going to
forgive
trick
my
him.
earlier
Oh,
rudeness.
okay, if
I'm
that's
so
the way to go,
often
you think.
interrupted by visitors wandering in, I can occasionally become quite savage.
No,
Now,
you don't mean
what
so.
did you say you wanted?
The Jarl said you had a project you need help with, as I said before.
Indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay. Alright, where am I going and where is it that I am fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
I think you shouldn't underestimate the whole point of getting into the main chamber. Just saying, but sure. Is there anything you can tell me about this Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
Ah, I've been there.
I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
And how do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Okay. And are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Yeah, sure. No problem at all.
You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
I don't think that is exactly how I should have said that, but sure. I'll bring the frost salts to that woman. Oh, you've got a lot of options. But none of them seem very important right now because... they don't.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Will get along famously. This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
There's actually a bunny here. That's true. I had a bunny mod installed.
Of course, Jarl Balgruuf. You seem to have found me.
I've got a war bunny Dova bint.
I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Oh, you're so cute.
And you'll be rewarded.
He is so darn cute. Okay guys, I think this is an ideal moment to take a break. I think next episode we're going to find some side quests to do. Because before I'm going to go in Bleak Falls Barrow, I want to level up a bit. Because currently we are still a meager level 1. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode as well. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. And I really hope to see you guys next time.